Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to save money and be more environmentally friendly by refilling your 1-pound propane tanks. It's going to be very simple. Let's get going. So hi, I'm Kerry with Trail Traveler, and in a previous video, I mentioned that I refill my propane tanks to save money, and a handful of people said, please do a video on that. Show us how to do it. So here we go. You're going to need a couple tools first. You're going to need the adapter to go from the 20-pound tank to the 1-pound tank, and you're going to need some kind of blunt instrument. My tool of choice is a 4mm Allen wrench. So what do we need to do? If we look at a propane tank, we have the main port on here that is going to connect to our devices and a relief valve. Do not touch this relief valve. We do not want to mess with this. It's when too much gas is in here, it will bleed out. Some people, try and screw in or push that down or something. We're not going to touch that. We're only going to deal with the main port on here. So all we have to do is attach our adapter on here. We're going to screw our tank in. Get it secure. Now, if you know about propane, what is stored in the tank is not propane gas, it's liquid. So if we tried to refill it like this, really nothing's going to happen. So once we have this connected, we're going to turn it upside down, and then we're going to open the valve. Now this is an older style connector on here. There's a new one that has a 90-degree angle on it with a valve on it. I may upgrade to that one because I do this a lot. This adapter here is $9. The upgraded one is $18. I'll link to those in the description. So once we have it on there, we're going to open up the valve on the main tank and we're going to listen. Now you may not be able to hear it on the microphone, but I can hear the tank filling up a little bit. After a short period of time, it should stop, and that would be a good sign. Now, it probably won't be full. Now, unless you were already like 3/4 full, maybe half full, then you're going to be good with doing this one time. However, if it's completely empty, we might have to repeat this process 2-3 times. So I can hear it slowing down. It's just kind of spurting in there a little bit. And it's going to stop. So at that point, I'm going to turn the valve off, flip my tank over, unscrew my tank. Now, 2 ways of figuring out how much propane is in here. One, you can use a kitchen scale, and a full tank is going to weigh about 30 ounces. But you can also feel it. I can feel that it's about up to here right now. Now, what we need to do to allow more propane in here is we need to vent the gas that's in here. That's where my little tool comes in. I'm just going to push it into the center. Going to vent some of that gas out, put it back in. Man, this tank is cold. It is like 30 degrees out here right now. Okay, I'll open it back up. Again, I can hear it going into the tank. It didn't go very long this time because it was pretty far along. I don't try and get them as full as possible. I want a good maybe 75, 80% fill on them, and that's going to be sufficient. Yep, it's up to about right here right now, and I'm going to be good. So, pretty short video, but this can save a bunch of money. When you're paying $12, $15 a piece for these, and it takes maybe 20 to 25 bucks, depending on where you live, to fill a 20-pound tank, well, that means you're only paying about, what, $1 or so to fill these up. So big cost savings doing it this way with a minimal investment. You're going to need the adapter. You probably have something that you can use, just like a little Allen wrench. 4mm is not precise. You can use just about any size that's going to go in there and just push that pin down. So hopefully this is going to save you some money and some hassle. Plus, I keep this in our trailer. So if we're out somewhere, we're camping, and we realize that we've just burned through a propane tank, I can refill this out on a campsite somewhere. I don't have to wait till I get home. I can always do this because the 20-pound tank sits inside of our trailer. So pretty easy to make sure that I always have some propane tanks. Now, I take 2 of them with me, so I have a backup in case one runs out, but I can fill it up in the field, and that's fantastic. So hopefully this was worthwhile to you. Links in the description for the different adapters to go on here. If you like this, it gave you some value, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like on the video. Really helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been Kerry with Trail Traveler. Stay safe out there. We'll see you on the trails.